الحمد لله الذي خلق السماوات والأرض وجعل الظلمات والنور ثم الذين كفروا بربهم يعدلون. الحمد لله الذي أنزل على عبده الكتاب ولم يجعل له عوجا. الحمد لله الذي هدانا لهذا وما كنا لنهتدي لولا أن هدانا الله لقد جاءت رسل ربنا بالحق. Our time is short. So we were taking حروف what?
حروف الجر.
حروف الجر. ما شاء الله ما شاء الله. Yes. حروف الجر. What is something you said about حروف الجر?
For two words.
What do they mean in English?
Two words.
They're two words. In English, no, what do they mean in English? حروف الجر mean? You can look.
Okay.
Preposition. Preposition. What does a preposition mean? It's two words. You have a prefix to it, which is pre. And then and then you got there's no suffix to it. Pre, well, I guess I think I went, yeah. But preposition. Basically saying the position of the thing that's being spoken about. So prepositions in English is like up, down, right, left, behind, in front of, between, and like that.
So direction words.
There we go, direction words. So in Arabic, it's wider than that. So prepositions in Arabic fall into two categories. One, huruf al-jar, right? That we took. So one, which all of them in English, they will all be considered prepositions. In Arabic, they have two categories, and if you want, you can say three categories. So we took the number one, huruf al-jar. Huruf al-jarri, and if you want, you can say huruf al-khafd. Al-khafd. So you can call them حروف الجر or حروف السكون الخفض. Right? So الجبري حروف الجبري وحروف الخفض. It means the same thing. Prepositions. Now in English, they're going to call them, I'll write it above, preposition. Or as Mikhail said, direction words. But not directions like north, south, east, west. Right? So, then we have the roof. The roof. Also, and the roof divides into two types. That's one. ظرف الزمان to, let me write an error. To ظرف مكان. all of these, or most of them, I'm not gonna say all of them, in English would fall into, a lot of them will fall into preposition. Not all of them. Okay, so we know how to job. We took some of them, yes, look at that. The publisher. We took min, وإلى, وعن, وعلى, وفي, والباء, والكاف, واللام. What letter did we stop on in the حروف job?
We stopped on feet. No, not a feet. We stopped on
Lam?
no. I think. Yeah, it was our.
That's right, because I left one to get to
But we did up to our. We left feet,
Ala.
back, cat, and key.
And does anyone have a problem with ada?
No,
What does ada mean?
that's above, on or above.
On or above. So how do I say upon myself?
Upon Arlia. No, wait. Upon myself.
You're adding the e sound, but no, it shouldn't be it shouldn't be
Arlia.
Alayya. How do I say upon her? Nah. How do I say upon him? How do I say upon them?
Alaykuma. No,
Upon them.
alaykum.
Upon them.
Oh, them. Are they him? Oof.
Say it.
Are they him?
Now. Now that should be the easiest one. You recite that side here. This in fact, y'all know that part? Somebody not praying. Somebody's not praying. If they don't know how they here, we're gonna check your salats. We're gonna put body cams on people for the salat. Now, okay. What do I say upon the two of you?
Are they kuma?
Nah. How do we say upon all of you masculine?
Are they home? Are they
All of you.
All of you.
All of you masculine.
Are they oh, are they home?
Nah.
Are they
Salam alaikum. Y'all don't be giving the salams. Y'all be praying. Okay. How do we say upon both of them?
Are they hunna?
Both of them.
Both of them. Both of them. Both of them.
Yes.
Both.
Both of them. Huh? No, we got to say the whole thing. Salam just alay. What you're saying?
Okay, alay, hum.
No.
Wait.
Both of them. Upon both of them.
Oh,
Are they him?
alay him,
Both of
alay
them.
hum,
Are they huma? Are him?
alay hum.
Are they huma?
Now, but with the yeah before the ha.
Are they hima?
Alayhima. Now, okay, how do we say upon all of you feminine?
All of them.
I know it's good.
Huh? Well, what do we say after that? Nah. So how do we say? What do we say? Upon all of them feminine.
Are they hunna?
Them feminine.
Are they hunna?
Now what happens?
Are they hinna?
Nah. Okay. How do we say upon both of
Are they huma?
them?
Oh, them.
Nah. Are they here? Nah.
Those are they. If you
Remember, they The calf is كسر خطاب now. You're speaking to them. The ha is not al-ghaib. The ha of the one who's not around, who's being spoken about. The calf, you hear the calf, somebody's being spoken to. If you hear the ha, somebody's being spoken about, even if they're present. Even if they're present. Now, so remember that as a rule. Okay, so we reached what before we get into the roof? Huh? What did we reach? We reached ala. So we said min wa ila wa an wa ala. No, we did feed, then we do feed.
No.
Because it was not.
Okay, feed. It's easy. You guys already know it. I don't think I had to write on the board for feed.
I did, but
So in myself. How do I say in myself? Anyone?
Fia,
Huh?
Fia,
Huh?
Fia,
Where's this?
Fia,
Huh? Fia.
Fia,
Fia.
Fia,
Fia. In myself. So that's right. It's gonna be the same rule with yeah every time you come to this. Yeah, you wanna add that? Right? Because I'm trying to use the yeah. We said yeah means what? When it's a pronoun.
me, mine,
There it is. So now, but think how we get the yeah.
right.
So now it's 2 years. What do we do?
Shut this.
For the shutdown, or do we do this? Speed. Or do we do that? Right? So we do yeah. Like we did yeah. Alayya, fiyya. Same thing, same rule. Okay. Fiyya. Okay. Next. What about us? How do I say in us?
Tina,
Huh?
Tina,
Now, that means to become extinct.
so you have to make a shutdown.
Hmm?
You make a
No, you have to put an alif on that new. And no shell.
Fina, Fina,
Fina.
Fina,
Fina.
I'm struggling to put that in my head.
Oh,
Oh,
Fina. So now you know how to say the bottom line. So you can say Barakallahu fika. You can say Barakallahu fika. You can say Fina. Now I'm Fina. And you see that? Just by not adding the men. Fina. Fina, it would be a hamster there also. This means like a wide open space. Also, it means to go into extinction. كل من عليها فان الفناء but it would be بالفتح فناء that which comes to an end. فناء فناء is a wide open space. But so it's fina. So you have to say what you see. Fina.
Fika,
There we go. Next is fika.
Fiki,
Hey. So we're saying Barakallahu fika. Barakallahu fiki.
Fikuma,
Mhm.
Fikum,
Fi.
Fikum,
Kuma. Can't write that fast. Fi. Kuma.
Fikum,
Fi. Kum.
Fikunna,
Oh, you missed something. Oh, kuma. Kum. Oh, no, you're right. You're right. Fi. Kum. Fi. Kunna.
Fihi,
Fi. 1 minute. I'm almost with you. Kunna. Fi. Yeah. Let's keep going.
Fiha,
Fiha.
Fi, Fihima,
Hina.
Fi, oh, wait,
Uh-huh.
Fihim,
Fihim.
Fihinna,
Fihinna. By the way, sisters, the color that women draw on their body, this is for brothers and sisters, is called hinna. Hinna.
Oh, yeah.
It's not henna. Right? It's not henna, and it's not henna. It's not henna or henna. It's henna. That's a henna. Nah. So it's a shadda with a ha. Henna. Nah. Nah. So fika fina, fika fiki, fikuma, fikum, fikunna, fihi, fiha, fihima, fihim, fihinna. Nah. Any questions?
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Akhi, can you adjust the camera where we can get all of the right side of the board?
My right side or your right side? When I'm looking
Your
at you,
left.
go back and start.
Your left, your left.
My left now?
Yeah, turn that way a little bit more.
Okay.
Barakallah feek.
Can you see it now?
Nah.
Wafikum barak. Fina, fina, fika, fika. What's up? You know me. So it's fina, fina, fika, fiki. Fukuma, fikum, fikunna, fiha, fihima, fihim, fihinna.
Kind of a off subject question. Is it a special dialect where they write the nukta under the fat?
Under the I'll send that. This would be like. I don't have an answer for you. Nah, but I've seen that before. I'm trying to figure what writing that is. That's a writing. It was writing too. It's a tajweed indication. No. Inshallah, I want to research and get back to you. Inshallah, nah. Okay, we have it. Can we move forward?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so we said min wa ila wa an wa ana wa bi. We skipped one called rubba. We're not going to get to rubba. When ba, we talked about the ba. This is ba al jar. We talked about ba al jar. Ba al jar is simply a ba with the kasra. So we don't have to add a shadda. We don't have to add a shadda. Okay? That's strictly for the huruf that come with a ya, the articles that have a ya on the end. You have to add a shadda. You can have the adding the ya and the ya of the word. But this is not a jar B. So in order to say with me or for me or whatever B is being used for at that time, you're just going to do what? B. And you can also say biga. Nada biga. Nada bi. Nada bi. What's wrong with me? Be. So what do we do next? Remember that yeah means ana. So that yeah doesn't go past where we just started. That yeah starts there and ends there. So we're going to next. Bina. Next.
Bika,
Bika. Nah.
Biki,
Biki. So it's not Bika, Biki, Bina, it's Bina. Nah, Bika. Biki. Uh-huh.
Bikuma,
Bi Uma.
Bikum,
Bikum.
Bikunna,
Bikun.
Bihi,
Bihi.
Bihu, Bihi, is it Bihi or Bihu?
Nope.
Bihi. That's right.
It's the Kessel.
No.
Remember Yao Kessel.
No.
Bihi. Next.
Biha,
Biha. Next.
Bihuma,
It's
Bihimma,
Bihina.
Bihimma, Bihim,
Bihin.
was it that? Bihinna,
Bihina. That's B. This is B. This is. How do we know? We took a lesson on this. How do we know this is bad when the job or when how do we know this is the bad preposition in with and in and not the bad of swearing? How do we know?
said because, that usually comes with, the bad swearing usually come with the aleph lam,
Huh?
usually comes before the aleph lam.
When you got the word in the Kessel.
Well, these are Bamatin, so they're fixed. So they don't end with anything.
Oh,
Except what they're fixed on. It's very important.
yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
There's something specific about the CI. Come on, Ikhwa. B, Bina, Bika, Biki, Bikuma, up. I wrote Bika twice, so. Biki. For those online, that's supposed to be Biki. I don't think they're supposed to be down here, Biki.
Can you give an example of the brand?
I'm giving you an answer. How do we know this? How do the point tells us that this in no way it can be the path of swearing?
Because it's connected to a connected pronoun. No.
What's wrong with that?
So the bad swear is connected to an ism. That smash is connected to,
Because the ba'al qasam, please remember this important, can only be used with the name of Allah. Can't swear about the name.
I like that.
You can't. You can't.
I didn't know it was trivia today.
We cannot swear about the beginning, so we cannot. So anytime you see the bad,
It has to be typed.
unless Allah Ta'ala is using it, anybody besides Allah is using it, it better not be the bad swearing.
yeah.
Allah swears by whatever he wants, you know. But we are only swearing. When Allah swears by his creation, it's showing the importance of that thing he's swearing by. Showing the importance of that thing he's swearing by. And when we think about that and ponder over it, it shows us the importance of time. Because Allah Ta'ala in his Quran swore by every type of time. Sometimes he swears by all of it, Sometimes he swear by different parts of it. والليل والضحى والعصر. And now look at that are different times in the day. That Shams is the well, Qamar is part of the night. So these things are very important, and all of them are connected to time. So it shows us how important time is. Now, okay. So this is ba and jam. The proof is connected to other than the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Cannot be the ba of qasam, of swearing. Now, we finished? Okay. So what was next?
That,
Cat. When we said that cat means to resemble. Mhm. And it can be used with something with it's used with nouns, right? So it's not going to be used with connected pronoun. Okay, cat is not going to use, you're not going to say cat, right? Chaka, khaki. No, it's not going. It's not going down. It's not going down. So you can, but you can use it for definite nouns, indefinite nouns, common nouns, or proper nouns. So I can say, cat, kama, kamarin, cat, kamarin. What is kama? Kama, not kama. Kama. Kama with a kha is wine, intoxicates. This is kama with a kha. Kama, moon.
oh, yeah.
So if I say kakamari, that means like a moon. Like a moon. And I can say, I can be specific and say, can kama. Now, can kamari. I can say kakamari, or can kamari. I can say like a moon or like the moon. So that's the example of being using indefinite or indefinite. This is indefinite. This is definite. We can say كرجل. كرجل. Like a man. Right? Or we can say كخالد. Like Khalid. So we're talking about a specific man now. كرجل, right? كن كرجل. Be like a man. كن كخالد. Be like a man. Right? كن كخالد. No. كخالد. So it can be used, this is a common noun. This is a proper noun. Proper means what? Specific. Common means general. It can be used for anyone that fits under the category of man. Rajul. But Khalid has to be for a specific person who bears that name. Yes. Ka means like. Like meaning in resemblance of. Or in imitation of. We talked about that before. That Allah Ta'ala put emphasis on the fact that He is the unique. There's nothing like Him. He said, Laysa ka. Ka means like, and mithla means like. So it means Laysa, there's nothing like His likeness. There's nothing like His likeness. Shade. Nothing, shade. Nothing. Laysa kamithlihi shay'un. وهو السميع البصير. نعم. We're clear on cat. That means light. That's how it's used. Lamb. Yeah. Lamb is going to sometimes come li and sometimes come la. Lamb is going to sometimes come li, sometimes come la. So it's going to come li when it's used with common and proper nouns. Right? It's going to come la when it's used with pronouns. So, common noun. Libabin. Libabin. For a door. You can say, هذا نقبض لباب. That this knob is for a door. هذا النقبض لباب. This knob is for a door. لباب. Or you can say, هذا الكتاب لمحمد. هذا الكتاب لمحمد. It is for Muhammad. This book is for Muhammad. لمحمد. So it's for. When it comes to pronouns, the only time li is going to get the kasra is when we're talking about first person singular. Because of the what? Yeah. That yeah makes it say li. هذا li. This is for me. هذا li. Right? This is for me. So we're going to say, I'll start it off, you guys can finish. Li. What comes next? Remember, everything after this is going to be fatha. Lana. Yeah? No shut on this one. Lana. Which means? Not for us. What's next? All fathas. Laka. For you. For you masculine. Laka. Lucky. Lucky for you, feminine. Lakuma. For you too. Next. Lakum. Lakum dinukum. Waliya. Lakum. Lakum. For you is your religion. Next. Allah Ta'ala said about the women in the Quran, what? Oh, no, we didn't get there yet. All right, lakunna. Next. Everything after believe, all fine. Lahu, yes. Lahu, which means for him. Next. Laha, which means for her. Lahuma.
For them both.
Yeah, for the two of them, yeah. Uh-huh.
Lahum.
Lahum. For them. Last but not least.
Lahunna.
Nah, this is what I was getting at. What did Allah say about the women in the Quran? Surah Al-Baqarah. Allah said about the women, وَلَهُنَّ مِثْلُ الَّذِي عَلَيْهِنَّ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ. And for the women are similar rights to the duties that are enjoined upon them according to what that is good. Ma'ruf. وَلِلْرِجَالِ عَلَيْهِنَّ دَرَجَةٌ. And the men have a level over. A degree over them. But he said, وَلَهُنْ مِثْلُ الَّذِي عَلَيْهِنَّ. Ibn Mas'ud radiallahu anhu said, I like to beautify myself for my wife just as I like her to beautify herself for me. Sometimes we lack in that. Scruffy and roughy, right? And the women want to see our beauty just like we want to see our beauty. Something we need to pay attention to. وَلَهُنَّ, this is an ayah. Has nothing to do with personality or choice. وَلَهُنَّ مِثْلُ الَّذِي عَلَيْهِنَّ. And for them is similar to that which is upon them. وَلِرِجَالِ عَلَيْهِنَّ دَرَجَةٌ. And men have a degree with it. So, when it comes to husn and wa'asha, living with them in goodness, then this is a permanent thing. If you want to smell like a Victoria's Secret, then he needs to get Victor's Secret on good. You need to get a secret. He talked to him. So yeah, whenever you know that gets the man, you know, and they see what we see. They see what when Fatima was asked by Ali radiallahu anhu, when the men or asked by the Prophet what is the best situation for a woman, and the men couldn't answer. Then Ali went back home and asked Fatima radiallahu anhu, right? And then she said to him, "Ala rijal wala yawnaha." That the best thing for a woman is for her not to see men. She began with her seeing men and not to be seen by men. A lot of times we look at the ayat of Surah An-Nur, right? Allah Ta'ala orders the men. وَكُلِّ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ يَغُضُّوا مِنْ أَبْصَارِهِمْ وَيَحْفَظُوا فُرُوجَهُم. And say to the believing men to lower their gaze and guard their private parts. وَكُلِّ الْمُؤْمِنَاتِ. Say to the believing women. We don't tell them to lower their gaze. It's not just for the men. You see a house of boys and girls. The parents tell the boy, "Don't you looking at them girls, don't you? What about the girls? Think the girls are okay? The girls are looking. Yes, yes. What do we do with social news? قالت تخرج عليهم. She said, go out in front of them. فلما رأيناه قد قطعنا أيديهن وقلنا حاشا لله ما هذا بشر إن هذا إلا ملك كريم. So she told them, "Oh, is he prepared for them to kneel?" She said, "All right, go out in front of him, Yusuf." فلما رأيناه, for when the women saw him, huh? كبرناه, listen. وقطعنا أيديهن, and they cut standing up, they slicing their hands instead of slicing the bread. They were slicing their hands and didn't feel it. Well, couldn't hasha like that. And they said, basically, we're translating, oh my God. This is not a human being. This is nothing but a angel. Huh? And then she said to them, this is what y'all blame me about. Now y'all see what I'm talking about? You see? This woman, and this is why men have to be very responsible for who their women accompany. This one woman was able to corrupt all of the rest of the women in the city. And in the beginning, Allah said, what? That the women, what's wrong with that? His wife. What is she doing? She said, okay, they want to talk about me. She prepared for them a meal, invited them over, and then took their father. SubhanAllah. So now, all of that comes in what we're talking about. So, لهن مثل الذي عليهن بالمعروف. So we said lead. So now, these are all the normal, or most of the normal huruf al-jar, right? And we showed how they connect to the pronouns that we've taken. Next. قال نسوة في المدينة امرأة العزيز تراود فتاها عن نفسه قد شغفها حبا. The woman in the city said the mayor's wife is trying to seduce her adopted son. She has been overtaken by infatuation. What's wrong with her? فلما سمعت بمكرهن, so she heard about what they were talking about. SubhanAllah. Anyway, we're going to go into that. Inshallah, when we get to the use. Okay, so now we're going into the swearing. Very simple. You only can use it with Allah Ta'ala's name. The B, we talked about before. Billah. Billah. He said, what was this? Well, with that. So it should be wallahi first. So it's already here. The wow, wallahi. Billahi in the tag. Tallahi. Wallahi, billahi, tallahi. Each one of them is stronger than the other. So billahi is stronger than wallahi. And tallahi is stronger than both of them. So when somebody wants to emphasize their swearing, wallahi, I don't know, they say billahi. If they want to go to an extreme, they say tallahi. You'll find that sort of useful. Awesome. Wallahi, billahi, tallahi. So it's the wa, ba, bi, and ta. So the only one has a kasra is the b. The other one has fatha, tallahi. It's not tillahi, it's tallahi. It's not billahi, it's wallahi. Wallahi, billahi, tallahi. Only can be used with Allah's name. So the ta is strong as in the Another way you can look at them is which one is the most in usage. So wa, for swearing with Allah's name is used most, and then that, then B, and then after that, ta. They use in that sense. One is used more than the other also. We're good? Okay, so this is Huruf al-Jar. We talked about that. And now after them takes a kasra, even it's the name, it's the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now we're talking about the huruf. That would fall kind of under English. What do you think? And we're not going to try to do it, but just to try to get an understanding, there's going to come a point, especially when we actually go into grammar, you cannot translate Arabic grammar to English. It's impossible. It's impossible. English has 8 parts of speech, some say 9. Arabic has 3 parts of speech. That's it. All of those extra breakdowns, what do you want to call it? Adjective, pronoun, adverb, and all of that, that all falls under nouns and verbs. So Arabic is nouns, verbs, and then everything else. That's how it goes in Arabic. It's either a noun, a verb, everything else that falls under harf. We'll get into the three parts of speech, inshallah, without even touching grammar. So now we have I'm sorry, I should put an add on this. الظروف الظروف ظرف الزمان وظرف المكان. So the ulama of the lugha they say ظرف الزمان والاسم هو اسم زمان منسوب بتقدير في. Right? So ظرف الزمان it's a noun. Those that we just mentioned, من وإلى وعن وعلى, they're articles. All of the roof, they're nouns. This is going to be important. Remember that the roof are nouns. Write that down for yourself. The roof are nouns. Why? Because when we get in the grammar later, you're going to see stuff happen to the roof that can happen to the huruf. If we took huruf al-jar or al-khaf, boom, they're one thing. Nothing that happens to these can happen to these. Now, so, and the roof, they're nouns. These are articles. Huruf al-jar, huruf al-khaf, they are articles. These are nouns. So they're affected by other parts of speech entering upon them. So now, ظروف ظرف الزمان. Let's talk about ظرف الزمان. ظرف means in interval or in the space of. So now, this means in space of time. ظرف الزمان, the word zaman means time. You can say zaman and you can say zaman. With the fatha, zaman. Zaman or zaman. Both of them mean time. Now, so this is in the space of time, in the envelope of time. When we talk. So every word that's above as zaman is talking about a space of time. And it's going to take a fatha. It's going to take a fatha at the end. Now, some of them are the spaces of time and place depending on siyaq, depending on the usage of the way they're being used in the sentence. Some of them are both. Some of them we're going to take, they're both ظرف zaman and makan, based on how it's being used. So let's take the ones that's time. مبني على الفتح. اليوم it comes like that.
هؤلاء
ظروف.
يقدم في ظرف الزمان فقط.
نعم. But when they're used in that way, to reflect time. You'll see them in the Quran.
Yeah.
يوم لا ينفع مال ولا بنون المال ولا بنون. The day in which there will be no benefit of wealth or children. Yeah, يوم.
Never comes Yawmu.
Huh? Yeah, but that's when it's only about. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Last time I want to leave them, they don't have to have alif for that, so I'm gonna. اليوم والليلة الليلة هذا بكرة. Yes.
Wow,
It's
they're
cool.
cool.
I'm scared. I'm just gonna say,
These songs came up with sounds.
so I want to go. صباح مساء. اليوم وليلة وغدا وبكرة وصباحا ومساء. حين.
So, what is حيث?
حيث is اسم. How do you know it's an اسم؟
حيث الضمة.
Huh?
حيث الضمة.
اسم على بعض. But how do you know it's an اسم? So now,
Yeah.
how would you know? فآتاهم الله من
حيث لا يحتسب.
من دخل عليه. Before a word, never word now. Can come before that. Can't come before a verb, it can't come before another object, only come before. Yeah. Now,
With no problem.
tomorrow. وصبحوا بكرة
More than.
وأصيلا.
But you also
Other than was also tomorrow, but this is بكرة from back, it is from early tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, early tomorrow. بكرة. وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. ما شاء الله.
so حيث so ظروف أسماء حيث will fall under that صح؟
يوم ليلة غدا بكرة صباحا مساء حين.
wherever when اسم مكان
ها؟
ظرف مكان صح؟
اسم مكان and ظرف مكان two different things.
اه
Yeah, because حيث could be used for a time or place. Right?
yeah
فآتاهم الله من حيث لم يحتسبوا. Now, وقذف في قلوبهم الرعب. Right? يخرجون بيوتهم بأيديهم وأيديهم مبينة. فاتقوا الله يا أولي الأبصار. نعم. So Allah is مبني على الضم. من حيث.
yeah
ليس من حيث. فأتاهم الله من حيث لم يحتسب. يوم وليلة وغدا وبكرة وصباحا ومساء وحين. This is a few of them. There are more. This is a few. Try to bring that's going to be used much. Sabahan. This is in the morning time. Masa'an, it means at night time. Hinan, at the time. On time. Now. جاءني في حين. Look, في حين. They say he me. في حين غفلة. He came to me at a time of heedlessness, surprise. جاءني في حين غفلة. لا ليس في حين غفلة. لا.
when you add the ما حينما
ها
حينما
حينما
It's-
نادر استعمال حينما
because then it was حيثما
حيثما وكيفما حيثما. As a matter of fact, it's going to be better there. When it comes with ما, it's حيثما. نعم. this is من جواز المضارع. حيثما وكيفما وإذا في شعر خاص. نعم. نعم. مساء, the same thing. During the time of the night. So this is اليوم, the day. الليلة, the night. غدا, the afternoon. بكرة, the morning. صباحا, the morning. مساء, night or evening. حين, Bukratan is early in the morning. Early in the morning. Sabahan is morning time. Masa'an, evening. Hinan, a time.
You said Hadin is afternoon?
Yep. Just like Ghadat.
Oh,
Lunch.
the Hadda, hey.
Yeah, it's called Ghadat. Hey, you know. Yeah.
You say Hina is, you say, one time, what time?
It's like no, a time is more general. You can say it could be a time. So Hina, what time it is going to be dictated by the sentences used there. You can say Ja'ani Hina or that he came to me the time of lunch. Hina Bahira. During the time of Bahira, which is the time that people take their nap. He came to Hina Bahira. Now, you can say Ja'ani Hina Faj'a. He came to me by surprise, at a time of surprise. Right? Ja'ani Hina Nomi. He came to me at the time of my sleep. Right? Now, Ja'ani Hina Salati. He came to me at the time of my prayer. Now, so this can be used like that. Used like that. So that's that. Let's take a few more and we have to stop because it's time for the solo. Now, as a matter of fact, we're not going to rush it. We're going to take it smoothly. We have these. Inshallah, this is just an example. This is vocabulary. This is vocabulary. Tomorrow we're going to take the roof and the makan. And we ask Allah God, inshallah, I mean Sunday.
What's that?
From 6 p.m. Sunday 6. Now, هذا وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. Remember, we took today this is about time. That's going to take place. You're going to find that Quran a lot. And it has rules too. We're not going to take the rules though. It's always supposed to get affected. There's special time they don't take affected, that they'll take a kafir or something else. But nobody take affected. Right? Tahta. Tahta means under. So as affected, tahta. What? Mean tahti. Right? Mean probably a yet. من قبل أن يأتيكم right? But it's probably that. We're going to finish so we're going to talk about come over that. We don't really want rules, we just want to follow pattern. Now, سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت وأستغفرك وأتوب إليك. Hey, man. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله